I'm that Brooklyn bitch who guaranteed to light your life up. Catch you lacking, set you up like HBO tonight of. Nowadays I'm doing better for myself in spite of all the hate I get, offended niggas, yeah, I might
Hip hop, what's good, what's good? It's the Go Get It TV. We got another episode. I'm your guy, Deme D, Mr. Everywhere, you never there. And this is another episode of Listen Up, album listening and promo, where we chop it up about an artist's upcoming album. And I have a very dope artist here with me today, B Nova. What's good, what's good?
Hello, thank you for having me always.
Thank you for, first of all, thank you for the good music, but thank you for pulling up. You are the first, I know it doesn't matter, you're an MC, but I still have to point out you're the first female MC I had on the show. I'm excited about that. You were also on my Cypher show, tore that down. So
thank you.
Today we're here to talk about Brooklyn, original Brooklyn girl.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, was it last year or the year before?
We released that in 2020, so season 1 of Corona.
Okay, so that's your last LP, which is dope. You didn't get to really promo it like we talked about, so I'll just give the people a synopsis about the album. Obviously from Brooklyn.
Yes. Yes. So, Original Brooklyn Girl is my first project, my baby.
Oh, that's your first project?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, it's my first project, and it's so special to me because honestly, I never thought that I would put together a body of work like that. So, Lighthouse helped me cultivate it. I'm from Brooklyn and everything like that. So, hip hop in general has just always been a foundation for me. So, I feel like we made one song, made another one, and it just collectively came together as a Brooklyn feel. I wouldn't say that I necessarily had a concept behind it, but I feel like as the songs started coming together, it really made me feel like, yeah, this is an embodiment of Brooklyn, of who I am. It does tell a story, so yeah.
So everything you said, it definitely reflects in the album, especially as far as it sounds Brooklyn, but like we talked a little bit off camera, it still has its own sound. But I think it's you that really brings the Brooklyn now. I think you have the swag now. What I appreciate though is that you have different temperaments on each song, different swag, different flows, but it still has that energy, that cockiness that I love too. So what I wanted to talk about though is I didn't know that was your first project, so that's dope because that's a good body of work.
Thank you.
Did you plan on having Lighthouse do the whole thing or working with one producer or just kind of just started flowing?
Yo, it's crazy because I never really thought I would be into music as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm into music. You know what I'm saying? That's my life. But he helped me cultivate it. You know what I'm saying? He helped me bring it to life. So I'm just like, this is great. I mean, obviously, it's my lyricism and stuff like that, but it was mostly his beats that was pushing my pen.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, we were listening to other beats and stuff like that, but I was just like, nah. But then he would play something, and I'll be like, okay, it makes me feel something. You know what I mean? So it just organically happened. Yeah.
And that's a great feeling, and it just shows in the music is very cohesive. Like you said, you didn't plan on it being like a concept, but it feels conceptual. It doesn't feel like I don't know if I could describe it, but like you said, it doesn't sound like a concept like you planned it, but it's definitely very themed.
Yeah.
So I hate to always do the yakety yak, but I do want to get into the album. So what we usually do on Listen Up, I pick 5 songs from the EP. We chop it up about them, give the people a sample, so they can chop it in here. The whole album. The whole album is dope. So again, salute to you. This being your first project, original Brooklyn girl. Salute to Lighthouse on the production. BK in the building. New York got dope artists. That's why I love doing these shows. I show love to everybody, but we in the city. So we're gonna jump into the first one, Slick It In Your Average. You have a video out for this one. This song is amazing.
It's so funny. Sidebar, she didn't even shoot it right. Like she wasn't supposed to shoot it that way. So
as far as how it looks,
like how it looks,
the
angle, yeah. So it was magic. It came out great. She was supposed to shoot it. What was it? I think vertically or horizontally, whatever. But she didn't shoot it right. But when we saw it, we were like, oh,
that shit was dope.
Yeah. So it was great. It was a good time.
Energy, I love that. I watch it regularly. I put it on my Twitter page. I keep it in rotation. So we're gonna just let the people see for themselves too. We're gonna get into Slick It In Your Average. Excuse me. This is the Go Get It TV, original Brooklyn girl. B Nova on deck. Deme D in the building. Hip hop.
It's burned. Is it? The champagne was obviously frozen in the bottle at some point. If the champagne is too burned for your taste, Miss Devereaux, don't drink it. The caviar, I trust, is not burned. I really wouldn't know. This is Osatrova, and I prefer Petrosian Beluga.
Lighthouse. These bitches is glitches, Nova be metaphysics. Body stay on glisten, honey thighs the thickest. Manifesting wishes, naked in lofty kitchens. Then the courtesy of the Spanish spot on picking. And if it ain't clicking, I'm telling you what's the deal. Never catch me wearing less than 6-inch heels. I give them chills, effortlessly oozing that sex appeal. Brooklyn to the day I die, you know the spiel. Walking, they can see me from a mile away. I'm in the sauna, salt scrubs, and the mask is click. Pretty fucking bougie, yeah, nigga, so sue me. Lip stain be on ruby, hairstyle in a doobie. If it don't scream regality, it's super wild to me. Need a gaudy lifestyle, it's the only child of me. Vineyard, I'm sipping port, 10 and I'm feeling good. You gon' style on all these bitches for life? Of course, sis. Or returning
So that was Slickin' in your average B Nova in the building. Listen up. Original Brooklyn girl, dope music, man. I love that video. And you know, we had a little backstory. You know, salute to your homegirl who shot the video, still came out, you know, fantastico.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna move on to the next song, which is American Dream Shit. This right here is a dope song as far as, because some of your rhymes on there is specific to I guess your lifestyle, your experience somewhat. I think like later on in like the last 16, but your first opening bars is something that everyone can relate to. You know, being in the workforce or trying to, you know, grow in the workforce, doing the things that people said that were necessary to get you to that level, and it's not really working out.
Yeah.
So it's feeling like a bunch of yakety yak. So you know, just let the people know that haven't heard it. You know, you did the college thing. You know, you can speak on that.
Yeah, absolutely. So American Dream Shit, it's so funny because I remember hearing the beat too. Like I said, the beats like push me in the direction of what I'm gonna write about. Mm-hmm. So for whatever reason, when he played that beat, when Lighthouse played that beat, all I could think of, got a degree, but I couldn't get a job advice because I went to college, I majored in media communications, and I think at the time, like Vice was the network. You know what I mean? I'd already interned at ABC. You know, I had done these things, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm qualified. Like, I'm applying. I'm not even getting an interview. But whoever flew in from Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? So it made me feel like, dang, like I got my degree, I'm doing all of this, like I have experience, and I just can't get the job advice. I don't know why I really wanted a job advice at the time. I guess it was the things, you know what I'm saying? So I just was like, it just came to my head. But it really was a testimony to feeling like, you know, you grow up and people tell you go to school, get your degree, and it's linear, but then it's like when you're actually doing it, it's like, dang, it's not really panning out that way. You know what I mean? So this was the most vulnerable. Yeah, this was the most vulnerable I feel I'd been, because it was true. I was just like, damn.
On the album, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, because it's a lot of confidence all over the album.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, yeah, you know, it's cool to excuse me, bringing that frustration and let people know that, you know, something they could relate to.
Yeah.
Like I said, all walks of life, especially what you're talking about right there. So we're gonna get into Dream Shit again, produced by Lighthouse. American Dream Shit. Let's get that right, because they're selling you the American dream,
Absolutely.
right?
Go to get that degree. Be out the project soon, and that's not what
We're gonna
happened.
get into Allah, right? This is the original Brooklyn girl. Let's go.
American dream shit make you wanna think twice. Got a degree, but I couldn't get a job advice. Good girl my whole life, been getting to it right. Don't wanna finish last, who got some better advice? American dream shit make you wanna think twice. Got a degree, but I couldn't get a job advice. Good girl my whole life, been getting to it right. Don't wanna finish last, who got some better advice? Excuse the piss in the elevator, my crib is nice. 4th floor, somebody smoking weed or burning rice. Not your typical hood bitch, though that's for certain. I'm busting down the door cause I'ma get my fucking word in. Inner city black chick, how do I begin? If I smile 100 times, they say no smile again. The hoes and hustlers up, when do I fucking win? No matter how open I was, I just never fit in. Cause I enunciate my words, they say I'm talking white. I
set a standard for myself, just trying to get it right. They said go get the degree, be out the project soon. But I'll be damned if I pay a stack for a room. American dream shit make you wanna think twice. Got a degree, but I couldn't get a job at Vice. Good girl my whole life, been getting to it right. Don't wanna finish last, who got some better advice? American dream shit make you wanna think twice. Got a degree, but I couldn't get a job at Vice. Good girl my
Cheer. American dream shit, yo. We all American dreaming. But you know, gotta keep hustling, keep striving, but just don't live in that fairy tale. I feel like that's the kind of vibe we gave with that song. And you know, still giving hope, but just letting you know, man, it's reality out here.
And it's hope though. Life
Definitely
is
hope, yeah.
better. Just keep, but sometimes you just have to. The things that we've been told, like in society, about how you have to be, you don't necessarily have to follow that linear path, and you can figure it out for yourself. So.
Nah, that's all facts. And that's another thing I like about your whole swag and style. It's not a what they call that, like an assembly line.
Yeah.
Your whole package, your whole team actually. I mean, I'm gonna shoot the team too. Shout out to Lighthouse.
Yes.
Shout out to my man Watch
record.
KMP, your whole camp, and yeah, I just want to shout that out, man. I love that y'all have your own swag, your own diversity, variety. And with that being said, we're gonna get into grape shit.
Yeah.
Now this sounds like some Brooklyn shit though.
Oh yeah. All the way.
Word, and it gives me some MC Light vibe too. It's still your own swag, but I hear the MC Light type of energy. What made you want to go with that flow? Like I said, you switched up so many flows on here.
Yo, I'm telling you, it sounds great, but it just be the beat that speaks to me.
I hear it.
And it's so funny because with this song, it's no hook. Like I heard the beat.
Damn, I didn't even notice
It's no hook. I just went straight through. Sometimes I have to remember to do a hook to make a song, but I was like, nah. Like I just want to talk my shit, my gangster shit. It was when the Beyonce Jay-Z song came out. What is it? Ape Shit? Yeah, Ape Shit.
Okay.
So the beat sounds similar, and I think that me and Light was talking about, the beat, and he let me hear it, and I was like, this sounds similar to Ape Shit. Let me get in my bag with this. Like I like a strong bass line. I like to like take me and just talk, and I like to play with words. You know what I'm saying? Like it is the words. People don't understand. You can be so, pick up a thesaurus or something. You know what I'm saying? I do that. I be Googling. I be like, nah, like let me.
You got pride though. They don't got no pride like that.
I don't care. I don't want anybody looking at me like I'm ignorant. So yeah, but no, really though, like it was heavy hit. It was hard punching. The bass line was hard, and I was just thinking of like, what's the most braggadocious shit I could talk, and it just flowed out like that. So it was again no real concept, but I just was like, let me be clever with it.
You need that though. You gotta give them the time to just vibe out and let them. And you still spitting though, so
Absolutely.
It's a good mix right there. Grape shit. Brooklyn in the building. This is the DagogetaTv where hip hop lives. Original Brooklyn girl. Let's get it.
I'm in the kind of mood I might just gotta style on him. And if he take me there, I might just gotta wow on him. He talking crazy, so I'm pulling back the dial on him. Asking shit like when am I gonna have his child for him? Nefertiti now, side profile on him. Flipped up on the ass, I'm on bows on him. And if a nigga try to flex, I won't even trip. Hop out the whip and hand him a pink slip. They tryna study my handles, they wanna loosen my grip. Saturate them with knowledge, let them thirst for my drip. If you come to the class, you better not give me no lip. Cause if I get any sass, you bet I'm getting you clipped. Cause I'm the bitch with that walk, I'm the bitch with that talk. She look like Helga Pataki and I'm the bitch that she stalk. They know I barely be smiling, so when they catch me, they go. I need that water, not water, nigga, cause I'm from New York. I want them Tiffany lockets, out here empty in pockets. They call me no be the God, I read the bitch, I'm a prophet. And I'm all about the profit. If I want it, I cop it. I keep on blowing these racks and can't a nigga here stop it. All in my face, these bitches been off they rockets. Get off my case, another lame on the docket. Flow up the dome, and they wish they could top it. Cause they know with these raps, I always stay in the pocket. Kim Jones is my mother, only right I pay homage.
Hey, Brooklyn, what up? Yo, Brooklyn, what up? Queens, we in the building. But y'all know I still gotta rep that BK, Red Hook, we in the building. Flatbush, we in the building. I don't think you told me where you from specifically.
Canarsie, Flossie, you already know where the pretty bitches thrive.
We out here. That shit is tough right there. And like you you said you gotta put your ear to this one because there's a lot going on.
Oh yeah, shout out here Arnold, shout out.
Come on here.
I was having fun with that one, so it was fun.
Now that right there is the definition. Definitely repping that BK swag. This is another episode of Listen Up on the DagogetaTv, original Brooklyn girl. B Nova's first project. That's dope. I'm glad I'm a part of promoting that right there.
Thank you so much.
So far so good. Definitely knows a lot more track, but we only touching 5 today. So the next one we're gonna get into is No Halfway Winnings. I like the title, and a lot of the production, like I said, it has a similar feel, but this one they all stand on their own though. So this one right here, how did you get to this topic for this one right here? Because I really like what you're talking about.
I guess I just felt like, again, I just want to empower people. Like, I like to talk my shit, but I want to empower people.
Yeah, a lot of messages on it.
For real, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like some people feel like conscious music has to be boring, or it not even has to be, but it's linear. You know what I'm saying? But you can really talk about things, you know, in a way that's more relative to everyone that's around you. So no halfway winnings, meaning like we going all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? Decades of being a diamond, how can I get any better? Like, what can I do? It was more so a talk with myself, like, you know what? I might not be where I want to be yet, but we gonna get there. You gotta put the battery in your back. You know what I'm saying? We all go through adversity, but you gotta be your biggest fan and believe in yourself.
Off top.
So it was just more of a note to myself, like, listen, let's do this. Let's go all the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? The close out to the project, more so like, listen, we going.
Yeah, I like how you ended it with that.
Yeah, I'm just like, listen, it's up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep going. You know, I just want people to feel like I can relate to the fact that we all have our struggles and stuff like that. I'm not happy every day. You know, we all have our adversities, but at the end of the day, I feel like I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, but in a way that I want people to feel that way about themselves too.
Yeah, it's not to say that you can't also feel that way.
Yeah, exactly. So no halfway winnings, go all the way, even if you feel scared. Because again, this was my first project. I didn't know what the reception was going to be or how, but I was like, I don't care. I just want to go all the way, and I just for big stuff.
No, and then like you said, it's motivation music. Because even though you know you have the bragging is Brooklyn, but it's still motivation music. It's still inspirational.
Yeah.
So shout out to you. Shout out to the camp again. Produced by Lighthouse, original Brooklyn girl. And we're gonna get into No Halfway Winners. You all ready?
All the way, 100%.
Let's go. New York in the building.
Decades of being a diamond, could I get any better? I get bolder, even colder if they apply the pressure. Thirsties up on me like Novi, I know that had to send ya. Same lines every time, could you get any clever? Head sleek, French boutiques, I'm on bougie endeavors. Trade chic, magnifique, man these bitches can never. You gotta put in the mileage, baby, if you can sweat us. I'm a dawn, wisdom born, just like the second letter. Baby, I want it all, ain't bound no halfway winnings. I've been good for too long, and I'm only beginning. It's retribution for phonies formed against me, they sinning. Left them behind past the finish line, watching me grinning.
Grinning, haha, bitch, I win, you lose, fuck you thought, haha, slow and steady wins the race.
And if I ever caught a L, you can never tell. Karma gon' send them straight to hell, man, I wish them well. Fake love, they always tryna sell, plastic like Mattel. They steady tryna ride my wave like I'm Big Bell. No.
Cheer, slow and steady wins the race. No halfway winners. You can do it. You don't gotta do it tonight, but you can do it. But nah, no, real talk though. I love the whole theme of the album, like we spoke about, the production, the lyricism, the song structure, the variety. As we close out another episode of Listen Up, original Brooklyn girl, available on all streaming services. B Nova on deck, Brooklyn in the building. This is the DagogetaTv. And this next one, I'm sure you're probably tired of it. So I had to include this one because this is how I found out about you as an artist. So, we're going to talk about Raw.
Oh yeah. Baby, I ain't tired of it yet.
You ain't tired of it? That's good there, because I know how that go when songs be around for a while. But this I think this is good for me to see, especially, and whoever I guess started your journey with you, because on Raw you are very raw on there. I see the progress, I see the progression, I see the more, I guess, comfortableness and you in your pocket. So it's good to see. And this song is just dope though. So is this your first song you recorded or?
We have recorded songs,
Okay.
not on the project, but Raw was like the first one that really did well. So
Okay.
you know what I mean. And when I heard the beat, and I just thought about Wu-Tang, like shout out to the guys.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I love Wu-Tang, and I don't know. Literally, I heard the doom doom like Raw, shimmy shimmy. So I just wanted to do like pay homage to ODB, rest in peace, and just flip it and just make it some real like raunchy, put some bass in my voice and just get real gritty with it. So, but it was surprising because you don't really know which song is gonna do the best, but it just seemed like that one resonated most. So that's love that you even say like that's how you even
Real talk.
found me.
That's the first song, and then I started paying attention. And then it so happened we had a mutual friend, which is like just shows how big New York is, but how small New York is.
Yeah.
And how just everybody's not that far from separation. But before we get to the song, I do want to touch on how dope your hooks are. I don't know if I said that. And your skits are hilarious on it too.
I had to bring back the skits. Like nobody don't be doing no skits.
I've been laughing for a year off that avocado comment and shit.
Yo, I'm telling you, I just thought about like all of the old school albums I used to listen to, and they used to then have skits,
That's
and I'm
funny
like, why not? Why can't I have a skit to transition into the things that I'm talking about, which is for real?
Yeah,
Because
it fit too.
right, and obviously satire, but I've been in situations where they were like that, like they care about avocado toast, they care about those things, and I'm like, I'm trying to work. What you talking about?
I could relate. I've been on plenty of job interviews, so I already know when you're just sitting there like, oh, this nigga talking about his son and shit. Like, nah, but
Like, you want me or not? So yeah, so that's love though. But I just wanted to bring back that old school cohesive feel and bring like some elements to the project that I liked from other artists that I listened to growing up.
no doubt. So salute to the project. Excuse me. Original Brooklyn girl. We in the building. New York still got talent. Never left. The Go Get It TV where hip hop lives. We're gonna get into Raw.
Raw, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah, I like it real raw. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah, I like it real raw. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah, I like it real raw. Let me get an encore, yeah, raw. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah, I like it real raw. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah, I like it real raw. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah, I like it real raw. Let me get an encore, phonetically my flow be sharper than a sword for me. Snyder wings up on my plate, now that's a order be. Less is more, no wonder why they be adoring me. Living in the P's and niggas still wasn't affording me. Since a little girl, my mama been forewarning me. Ain't no talking unless you cooping off adoring me. They say you spoil B, actually I'm royal G. Always kept it raw like copying papers from the store for me. Raw, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah, I like it real raw. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah, I like it real raw. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, yeah, I like it real raw. Let me get an encore,
Let's get it.
I did that, y'all. I did that.
That was dope. That's a dope flip right there too. So you came up with the hook first or after you was
The
done?
hook first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about the beats that speak to me, but I'm like, oh, shimmy, shimmy, and it's simple enough. Because I will say sometimes I be maybe thinking too hard about a hook.
Yeah,
But
it could be like that sometimes.
Yeah, but that flowed, and it was paying homage to ODB.
Salute RIP to ODB. Shout out to Wu-Tang Clan.
Always.
You know they got Brooklyn members too. This is the original Brooklyn girl, B Nova, the Go Get a TV. So before we close out of this episode of Listen Up, again, thank you for pulling up. Thank you for the good music. You have any closing words you want to let the people?
Absolutely, I have closing words for you as well. Like everything that you're doing, you've been so supportive, you're so consistent. So shout out to you for real, for really being like the voice of the people. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to yourself, and you really give artists like me a platform. And it matters to me. Really, you always support. You always, highlight my music. So I really appreciate that. And for the viewers out there, original Brooklyn girl, it's bnova.com. Like it's benover.com for these, you know what I'm saying, other artists. But please check me out, you know what I'm saying. It's love. I'm happy to be here. Way more to come.
Word up. I'm looking forward to the next project, for real.
Oh,
for
yeah,
real. Salute.
It's in there, so.
So y'all already know what time it is. Subscribe, share, hit that red button. It's the Go Get a TV with Hip Hop Lips.